Hey Dayspring, I'm sure many of you have been wondering what our plan is moving forward. To be honest with you, it's been somewhat daunting to try and develop a plan due to the fact that the information and the recommendations are ever changing. However, our goal here in this video is to help explain to you what the next couple of weeks will look like for us. But before we do, I want to acknowledge that there is a tension that many of us are feeling, and I don't want to ignore that. None of us sitting around this table had a class in seminary called How to Pastor During the Pandemic. So I do ask that you would extend to us grace and patience as we seek to pastor you throughout these unique days. Now, with that said, we do believe the Bible prescribes that believers gather together with other believers and have church. And we're accustomed to doing that each and every Sunday, which is why the idea of gathering together in our living rooms and watching the service feels a bit strange. To be honest, it should feel strange, and we hope it feels strange for you. And while we don't believe it to be ideal, it's simply the only option that we have at this time. However, my prayer is that each Sunday morning as you gather in your home to watch our service, that you would feel a sense of thankfulness and longing. Thankful that technology still allows you to participate in the service, and a longing to get back to the real thing. Gathered together here at 2200 Cody Road South with your brothers and sisters in Christ, worshiping alongside one another. Now, what these guys are going to help us do is understand what the coming weeks are going to look like.
Yeah, thanks, Chase. As a follow-up, we want to share with you a few practical details about the next couple of weeks. First of all, we will be suspending all Dayspring in-person activities through March 29th. This includes our weekend public gatherings, Wednesday activities, and all on and off-campus small groups. Second, our offices here will be closed beginning tomorrow through the end of next week. However, our pastors are readily available to be of assistance and to mobilize help. Feel free to call the main number and choose to speak to the on-call pastor. Third, for the most updated information, please make sure you visit our website regularly, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our new YouTube channel. Each link is located at the top of our homepage at dayspring.church. And finally, we have various opportunities to give financially. You can give online through Realm. You can send your contribution through the mail to the church office, or you can utilize the drop box located by the front door of the church office. We will be handling all of our financial responsibilities on Thursday of each week.
Yes, and as we move into this different way of life, we wanted to continue to shepherd our congregation well. As pastors, the concern and care we have for you is perhaps greater than ever. So please know that our pastors are available to you in whatever way is needed as we walk through this unprecedented time. Don't hesitate to reach out to us through the ways that Pastor Chris mentioned earlier. But because of the precautions and restrictions we're dealing with at this time, we're having to discover some new ways to carry out our pastoral care on a weekly basis. Let me outline what some of those will look like. Each Sunday, by 8 a.m., we will make available an online worship service, which will include songs by our worship leader, Ryan Jackson, and a teaching time from Pastor Chase. You'll be able to access this service through social media, the Dayspring app, our website, www.dayspring.church, or our new YouTube channel. We want to encourage you to set aside a certain time each Sunday as an individual or family to view this service. Make this a time free of distractions that allows you to focus on what God will have to say through you through this time. On Wednesday, Roy Hill, our pastor of discipleship, will be posting a midweek biblical encouragement and challenge. And on Friday, I'll be posting a mission ministry update centered on how we continue to carry out the mission of providing every man, woman, and child with repeated opportunities to hear and see the gospel. Throughout the week, our age-graded pastors will be posting biblical thoughts, family time, suggestions, and devotions for the different age groups. We realize that, as Pastor Chase said earlier, this will seem a little strange to most of us, but we do believe it is a good option for us in carrying out the biblical practice of gathering together, even when we cannot do so in person. Know that you are loved by your pastors. And as Paul reminded us in Ephesians 6, be strong in the Lord and the strength of his might.